Hello and welcome once again to Malt, Hops and Fiction. Today's episode features the second beer in the Field Notes series from Little Wolf, and this time they've done a collaboration with Stellenbosch Brewing Co, and they've made a Sorghum Gose. The first beer in the series was the Lemon Geranium Saison, and that came out earlier this year and was really one of my absolute favourite beers of 2018. So it's certainly no understatement to say that this is one of my most anticipated beers of the year. Beers of this style, the Gose, are very uncommon in South Africa. In fact, I've only ever had one before. That was the Drifter Water Restriction Gose, which I reviewed earlier this year. So this beer is definitely going to be something a little bit unusual, and given Little Wolf's tendency to use interesting botanical ingredients in their beers, you can always be sure that there's going to be an interesting flavour or two. Stellenbosch Brewing Company I'm a little bit less familiar with, but I've had enough of their beers to know that they make really good stuff. As with the first beer in the series, this can is absolutely beautiful. Nice artwork on the front, and on the back of the can, plenty of really good information about the beer, especially in terms of the ingredients. In this case, it says the fermentables are barley, sorghum, wheat and oats, magnum hops. It also includes the yeast and bacteria that were used to brew the beer, as well as other interesting ingredients like a Rhinostobos infused sea salt and also coriander. Well, I can't wait to taste this beer, so let's crack it open and pour it into a glass. It's a pale yellowish colour, semi-clear. I can sort of just about see through it, but it's got a bit of haze there. Just a few bubbles rising up in the glass. Let's check out the aroma. Picking up quite a grainy aroma to that, I guess from the sorghum. Lemony sort of citrus. And I'm definitely also picking up some of that saltiness. It's quite a subtle aroma, nicely balanced with the different elements. Let's have a taste. Getting quite a bit of the maltiness up front, a bit of sweetness, but there's also a nice tartness in the background balancing it out, and also the saltiness certainly present as well, and also lingering quite a bit in the finish. It's a really nice balanced flavour. It's quite a light mouthfeel, carbonation's kind of gentle, and I think the flavours of all the different ingredients are really well represented in this beer. Because this is only the second Gose that I've tried, it's kind of hard to compare it to anything else, but I'm definitely going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. It's a really tasty beer, and as usual with this type of release, they're not around for very long in the shops. So I definitely encourage you to go out and get some while it's available, and I'm going to be enjoying a few of these Goses, and I'm going to be eagerly looking forward to the next release in this Field Notes series from Little Wolf. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it on social media, and come follow me on all the various social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. And most importantly, come back for another beer review soon. This was the Sorghum Gose from Little Wolf and Stellenbosch Brewing Company. And until next time, cheers! Because this is only the second... Oh, man, there's a blooming fly. Or muggy thing. And until next time, cheers. No thanks to you, little bugger. Thank you, cat.